Well, after 3 years at WRDW News 12 in Augusta, 3 years as a professional reporter, I just had my last day in the industry. Now what? And yeah, some of you might be thinking, what? You're leaving? But it looked like you had so much fun. And the truth is, you are not wrong. There were so many awesome experiences I had through this job. Look at all these crazy things I did. Also met so many awesome, incredible people over the last 3 years. But the truth is, what you're seeing now is a lot like a highlight reel. There's a lot of other stuff that's involved with doing this job, and I'm just not so sure if all that's for me anymore. So basically, as the end of my contract at WRDW got closer and closer, it kind of became clear to me that my future wasn't there anymore. So if my future's not there, where is it? So then my thoughts kind of became, well, is news for me? Should I just try my chances at another station in another city? And the more and more I thought about it, I thought, nah. I mean, I love storytelling. I love broadcasting. Those of you who have known me for a long time know that I have always loved this. Going back to being a little kid in elementary school with a high-pitched voice, much higher pitched than what you're listening to right now. Coming out of college, being a news reporter made the most sense. I mean, it seemed like a great way to get introduced to doing this stuff professionally. And I think it really was. I mean, I don't regret the experience. I grew so much as a professional. I grew so much as a person, too, in the last 3 years. But again, as I kept getting closer and closer to the end, it just kind of became clear to me that I need to try something else. But guys, this is not the end of Will Volk Storyteller. In fact, I'd say it's just the beginning. Got a couple exciting things in the works, and I'm so excited to share them with you. One thing will be kind of a passion project of mine, and involves this very YouTube channel you're watching this video on. So wink, wink, if you would subscribe. We got some great content coming your way. You guys who have known me for a long time know motorsports has always been a passion of mine, and that's kind of well represented in the wall behind me. I've got some Augusta stuff here, but I've also got Jeff Gordon poster, Winston Cup, class of 2002, and another Jeff Gordon poster. Yeah, I was a Jeff Gordon fan, if you couldn't tell. But my love of racing goes way back, and I cringe a little bit putting all these pictures and videos out for the world to see. But this kind of demonstrates I'm not making this stuff up. I've always been a huge NASCAR fan. Look at young Will. Look at this birthday cake. Look how excited I am having those cars on my cake. Awesome experiences at racetracks. And if you know me going back to 4th grade, if you happen to be in my 4th or 5th grade class, you remember NASCAR news. I've removed the audio to spare myself from the embarrassment of high-pitched Will. But yeah, I made so many videos from my garage just talking about that week's NASCAR action. So it's always, and I mean always, been the ultimate dream of mine to marry my passion for motorsports with my passion for broadcasting. And I think this platform right here, YouTube, offers a great opportunity to do that. So I've got plans in the works to provide all kinds of different motorsports content. My goal is to kind of create some content that's unlike anything else you see on motorsports YouTube right now, kind of leaning into that Will Volk style I've become famous for the last few years at WRDW. Also, kind of leaning into some of that professional training I've gotten as a professional broadcaster over the last 3 years. Just really trying to create some quality content for you guys. So again, it's a big passion project for me to cover motorsports. Hope to do a good job of that here on this YouTube channel. I'd love it if you follow along. But that's not all. I've got some exciting stuff coming up professionally too. You guys may have seen me covering some stories in a yellow vest back at Channel 12. Well, you'll be seeing a lot more of that because I've accepted a job as District 2 Communications Specialist with the Georgia Department of Transportation, GDOT as we call it around here. Basically, what I'll be doing is covering communications for a region of Georgia that includes Augusta, most of the CSRA's Georgia counties, and a few other ones. One thing I'm really excited about this job is I'll get to create a lot of content, some packages, kind of like what I did as a news reporter. I'll get to be covering some road projects across our region. I'll also be the guy you see on TV, serving as the spokesman for GDOT in our region. I'll also be the guy sending press releases. Basically, if it's got anything to do with communications in our region, I'm probably the guy handling it. So definitely looking forward to getting going there. So yeah, that's basically what's going to be happening in my life. A lot of change coming up, but it's really exciting, and hope you guys can follow me along the way. Thanks for watching the video. Y'all have a good one.